Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be doing another Smashladder video today, and today we are playing against Ridlay. Now, Ridlay is I think he was Platinum 1 at the time of this video, or at the time of this match. Captain Falcon player, but he actually chooses to go Cloud against me in this set. So, first off, I can tell you I don't like this matchup. I think it's not wildly in Cloud's favor in my opinion, but I think it just makes it really hard for Yoshi to get in because that sword is so big and disjointed that Yoshi's moves just don't have the range to beat it out. It makes it hard for Yoshi to get in, so I'm not a big fan of this matchup, but we'll see what I can do here. So right off the bat, you can kind of see that Ridley's playing a little bit different than most Clouds that I've encountered. And what I mean by that is a lot of Clouds are really passive. They're very defensive and they try and run away and charge limit for most of the game, which basically forces the opponent to approach them if the opponent doesn't have a very good projectile. And maybe he's not doing that because he thinks that I can egg camp him, which I would definitely try if he was playing that style. But yeah, he's playing very aggressive, and I'm super surprised that that limit side B didn't kill me. I was at, I think, around 60%, and I was right at the ledge, and he had rage, so... Yoshi's a pretty heavy character, and I must have had optimal DI, so... But now we're both at very high percent, and we're both looking to close out the stock, and I don't know what happened to his limit there, but it went away when I hit him. And he tried to land with down air, and I was able to punish it with a properly spaced forward smash. Now, this is a common thing that a lot of Clouds are going to be doing, is landing with down air. Down air has a large hitbox, a long-lasting hitbox, and it's very disjointed. So generally, if you're going to land on top of your opponent, down air is a pretty good option for Cloud. However, it doesn't have much of a hitbox to the side of it, so what you saw on that first stock was me spacing so that I was right beside Cloud when he landed, and I was able to punish with a forward smash. That was a good job by Ridlay there. He punished my down air on shield with a down smash, which is a pretty quick move for Cloud. And now the game's pretty even again. I do have a little bit of a lead, but again, he has limit break, so I can pull it back pretty quickly. And like 3 hits already, and I'm at 40, right? So I think he may have been looking for an air dodge there with that side B. I'm not 100% sure, but that's my guess. And again, you can see he's landing with down air quite often on my shield, or just trying to hit me with it. So that's something that I hope you're going to see me adapt to during the rest of this set, because that's not that hard to punish. Now that time I let go of shield a little bit too early, and he was able to hit me with the down air. And I just avoided that forward smash and was able to punish the end leg of it with a B reversed egg leg. And now there's something you saw there, which is Yoshi's dash attack. It passes right through shields, and if you space it so that the very start of the dash attack hits their shield, it's normally safe on shield. Not always though, some of the faster characters can definitely punish it, or characters with projectiles, but against most characters that is safe to do sometimes. Now, what you saw there is a poor recovery choice on my part. I was definitely right over the ledge, and I decided to use one of my up Bs, and Cloud just came in there with a back air and took my stock. So I had a lead in that game, like quite a big lead. I think going into the second stock I was up 50%, and I ended up losing. So what I decided to do was say, you know what, the stage was not the problem. It was my gameplay, and I can fix that. So I decided to go for the salty run back. I don't necessarily recommend doing salty run backs, to be honest. If there is a better stage that you are able to counterpick in the matchup, even if you felt like you just played bad and that's the only reason you lost, you should definitely pick the stage that is beneficial to you, because it gives you the highest chance of winning the match. And so I waited for the air dodge there, and I up smashed him. And we're pretty even percent right now, just trying to space each other out. But again, he is still approaching, and he's not running away charging limit, so which means I can kind of control the pace of the match because he keeps chasing me around, and I can really control the interactions that we're having with each other. And I was able to punish that forward smash with a B reverse Ridlay, and that would have killed him, but while he was off stage, he gained limit break. So his up B was able to have enough length to come back to the stage. Very unfortunate on my part, very lucky on his part, but that's just what happens with Cloud. So, and again, landing with down air, as you can see. So that if there was one thing I think Ridley needs to adjust about his gameplay, it would be landing with down air a like very high portion of the time. Need to mix that up a little more because it does get predictable and it will be punishable. And again, hopefully you're going to see me punish that a little more heavily. I mean, I already did it once with the forward smash in game 1, but at this point, I do have a read on him, and I should be able to exploit that read. And again, he is playing very aggressive for a Cloud player, and I'm not used to this. So it is throwing me off, but I actually do enjoy fighting this style of Cloud a lot more than the runaway camping type. And again, he is able to hit me with a backer to close out my stock, and he has limit as well, so this could go pretty poorly for me if I don't close this stock out before he uses that limit break. And oh, I was able to super armor that down air and hit him with an up air. Unfortunately, it didn't take his stock. I was a little bit late with the up air conversion there and there off the egg. I could have killed him both times, but then I do get him with the falling up air, and that closes out the stock, and the game is pretty much even now. And again, Cloud does not have any true follow-ups out of his down throw or out of any other throw. So a character like Yoshi, who has super armor, can just jump right out of that. And he has a little bit of a lead now. Oh, I whiffed a grab and he didn't punish it. And I should be able to get a conversion off that. Cloud's up air is very good, so you do not want to be above Cloud in this matchup. Up air and up smash are both extremely good anti-airs. And again, landing with down air. So as you can see there, I shielded side B and he went for down tilt right after. Limit side B has basically no ending lag on it, so he was able to go right in there with a down tilt. And I think that is something that he does quite often. You haven't seen it yet so far, that was the first time we've seen it, but I think I am going to be noticing that pattern throughout the course of this set. So right now it's pretty much anyone's game. I can kill him by gimping him, I can probably kill him with an up smash, I can definitely kill him with a down B, and he can kill me with, you know, any of his smash attacks, or a back air, or even an up air, so... Ooh, if I would have up aired there instead of forward air, that game could have been over. Oh, okay, so that's something that I do quite often, is I jab and I notice that my opponent shielded, and instead of doing the second jab, I wait for just a split second, and sometimes my opponent will drop shield, so I'll go for an up smash, and it's basically a read because you can't react to them dropping shield and then up smash them because up smash is just too slow for that. So you basically have to, it's either just a guess or a read that they're going to drop shield, and in that case it did work out in my favor. So I think I probably banned Dreamland because he kills off the top fairly well with Cloud, and also those platforms are going to make it a tough time for me to land. So he counterpicked Duck Hunt. And normally in a Cloud matchup I can see this because he has more space to run away and charge his limit. However, he is not doing that during the set, so maybe that was his thinking, is that he's going to be able to charge limit more, but again, he's playing the exact same way he played in the first two games. He's approaching me relentlessly, and I don't think that is very beneficial, or this stage is very beneficial for that playstyle. Okay, so, and again, you saw right there, he side B'd my shield, and he went for down tilt after, and this time I rolled away knowing he was going to go for down tilt, but he did another one, so what you can see is a little bit of adaptation there. I was adapting to the fact that he did the same thing last time, so I tried an option to beat it, and it did beat it the first part of it, but he down tilted again, so it probably wasn't the correct option because he was able to punish me. So if he does that again, which I hope to see. Yeah, so he did it again, and this time I just ran away. So that's just a little bit of a level of adaptation that you can see during the course of a set. What I would like to see more from myself in the future is instead of running away is to figure out a way how to punish the down tilt, because again, he's not mixing it up at all, so it's just something that I can do and make sure that I can punish every time until he starts mixing it up, force him to mix it up. So anyway, while I was talking about that, I did take the first stock with a forward air, and now my job is just to put on extra credit before he kills me and make sure that I have as much of a lead as possible going into the second stock. And I was able to punish that forward smash on my shield with a dash grab, which is not always doable. I don't know if he maybe just tried to shield and my grab just grabbed his shield, which is the reason I punished it, or if I actually did punish it quickly enough. But that neutral B is going to catch my B reversed Ridlay and kill me for it, so I do have about a 50% lead going into the second stock, which is pretty good. And again, landing with down air, I wasn't able to punish it, and there I think I just figured out that my up air can trade with his down air. And now that is something that's extremely useful in this matchup. And as you can see, he went for a down throw into limit side B, not a true combo, so I just jumped right out of there. I don't want nothing to do with that side B, so... And at this point I have a massive lead, and it's gonna pretty much take a big error on my part or just a big stroke of luck to finish the game for him. And instead I noticed that he ran up and shielded right beside me and he wasn't moving, so down B, of course, being a shield breaker is a good option for Yoshi to do in that situation, because if he holds shield, his shield's going to break. If he doesn't hold shield, he's going to get hit, which is what happened. His only option is really to roll or spot dodge, and that takes pretty good timing to do. So in the end, you can see that I won the set 2-1. It was a fairly good set, and normally I have issues with Cloud, but the fact that Ridlay was playing such an aggressive brand of Cloud, which is not the style that I'm used to playing against, I think that benefited me because I was able to adapt to that playstyle much better than I'm able to adapt to the Clouds that more run away, charge the limit, and force me to approach them. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully there is another Anthers Ladder set that I will be uploading sometime in the future. You will see me playing other characters, not just Yoshi. I will be playing Pikachu, and I will be playing Lucas as well. So hopefully you guys can see that sometime in the near future. And until then, see you guys in the next one. Peace.